Hello, guys and dolls. Welcome and welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. And thanks to all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I am glad that you have joined me for another Dolls of Color hashtag Black History Month. Well, guys and dolls, I have chosen to showcase two of my little rag dolls or cloth dolls from the Crescent City. And I have chosen these roses because, well, guys, I am in Missouri, and guess what? Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are playing the Super Bowl in the Crescent City, New Orleans. So I thought it would be fitting to bring out these girls. And guess what? They're wearing the Chiefs colors, okay? Well, one of the Chiefs colors. Now, guys, I call these girls my roses because they are beautiful dolls. I think they're beautiful dolls, but they have a thorny past. Now, these dolls came out around, from what I can find, around the 1950s, and they were brought out by a guy, Gambina. Is that how you say it? That's how I'm saying it. And that was times of turmoil and not such a good, racial time, and people of color and were really, were really not welcome, okay? But anyway, this guy supposedly, he's seen a lady at the farmer's market, and she was making these little dolls for, to sell. I guess, she was making a living, okay? And so he thought that, thought of her as, what if that was my mother? And so he bought her coffee, and he asked her, what would you do if someone bought all your dolls and you could go home? So supposedly he bought her coffee, and he bought all her dolls. And he continued to do this until she stopped making the dolls, okay? And so him and his family, they saved up all the dolls until she quit making them. And and then he he took the dolls out, and he started selling them. And the issue I have with that is he never mentioned her name. Now, I don't know why. I can't find why I don't know why he didn't mention her name, or why she wasn't, why she just was like a mist in the wind, because, he did make money off of these dolls. Okay, but with that being said, this is a happy channel, and I'm going to tell you what these dolls mean to me. Now, let's take a look at it. All right, now she is my, I've had these dolls for years, but she is my newest one, and I picked her up in New Orleans myself on a trip. And guys, she has been around for years, and her name is Nikki. And Nikki did have a brother. And guys, you can welcome to look this up yourself and read the story. But they had a brother. Nikki had a brother, and his name was Jody. Okay, on this dress, on her apron, they just have New Orleans. Okay, and she has a little apron top. But guys, what I think about when I see these little roses, I see time spent at your grandmother or my mother or my aunt's house on Saturday mornings, getting your hair done and trying to listen in on the gossip, even though you didn't know what they was talking about, and that was probably going to be the only time you was allowed to hear grown folks talking, okay? And I see, running around. Now she's the older one, and I think I received this as a gift from somebody. But now her apron has her name on it, okay? And that was, running in the yard with my favorite cousins, eating those delicious popsicle. Now she has pantaloons on as well, and she has little felt shoes. And and just having a good time with your cousins, or maybe even seeing your mama looking beautiful in her favorite dress and wishing that you were old enough to wear it, and noticing how your dad looked at her when she was in that dress, and maybe later after she was done with it, your grandmother making your doll an outfit, out of that dress, or even maybe making you a rag doll out of that dress, and that's why they're called rag dolls, because it was taking something that was maybe would have been discarded, or no longer in use, and that couldn't be used for anything, and making something else out of it. But that's how I think about, and it was all soft, and she's all soft and cuddly. But guys, this is my contribution to hashtag Black History Month, and I hope that you have enjoyed my little story about these girls, because I just love dolls, and I hope you have enjoyed this. And guys, you see this little book over here? If you don't have a copy of this book, you should go and get this book right here. I don't even know who it is by, and I know I'm kind of all over the place here, but go and pick up you a copy of this book, because it tells you some different values and things of black dolls, and it, I found some dolls in here that I didn't even know exist. But go check this book out. I don't even know who this is by. Let's see. Can you read the spine and see who this is? Okay. But I have enjoyed this book. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And I hope you have enjoyed my little story. And join me next time. And go on over to Ambrosia's Dollhouse. I will be leaving her information in the description box below. And if you have joined in on Dolls of Color hashtag Black History Month, let me know about it. And go check out the Dainty Seamstress, because she has a video up today also. So go check her out. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like this content, buy me a coffee. All the information will be in the description box below. Thank you so very much. Be good to yourself and to each other. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.